This proposal relates to amateurism within the NAI and relates to a particular portion of amateurism rules. There are other things that apply and other types of regulations that determine how a student might violate their amateur status or otherwise be considered a professional and therefore not be eligible to compete right away in the NAI. But this particular portion that this rule is seeking to address is those situations in which a student athlete, or could be a prospective student athlete before they've ever attended your NAI institution, when a student competes in an event and based on their place of finish, they win the tournament or they win the meet, they earn some sort of prize, what we have typically called an award of a personal nature. That might be trophies, it might be a championship watch or a ring or something along those lines. We see that in some sports it's common that they might earn a scholarship, again, based on their place of finish. Under this proposal, it would seek to eliminate NAIA restrictions about students being able to earn awards based on their place of finish. There have been awards allowed in the NAI up until now, and currently there are, but there is a limitation on the value of those awards under today's rules. So under this proposal, it would seek to eliminate any sort of restriction on these awards of a personal nature that a student athlete or prospective student athlete could earn while maintaining their amateur status. So instead of there being an NAIA specific limitation on what that value is, under this proposal, it would essentially mean we are deferring to the national governing body of that given sport. So I'll just use an example and say in sports like tennis or golf, those national governing bodies already have specific regulations within their rules about how you maintain your status as an amateur golfer or as an amateur tennis player. And within those rules, they may have specific restrictions about what is the maximum value award that you can win based on winning a tournament or winning an event and still be considered an amateur. So if this proposal were to pass, we would essentially say, as long as you are abiding by the national governing body's regulations and you are still considered an amateur by that national governing body, we will treat you like an amateur as well.